Greetings and welcome to smartwatchtics.com. We've got a MIBRO Watch X1 inside this box, and we're going to take a look at it for you today. This is an AMOLED screen health and fitness smartwatch with serious waterproofing to 5 ATM, which means you can pretty much do a bunch of stuff with this one. Wow, that's on there. Okay, there's the watch. I want to tell you how you can get it. Over at Banggood, our good friends at Banggood sent out the MIBRO X1. It's 1.3 inch now, 360 by 360 pixel screen with 60 days standby. That's 2 months, folks. You charge it up. 60 days standby. It's in pre-orders now. Check the show notes for a buying link and a coupon discount. I'm pretty sure we can get it down well below $90 for you. Overall specs for this one, here we are. As I mentioned, Bluetooth 5, 5 ATM waterproofing. You can see through here, full touch screen, the different languages that are supported. It does call reminder and rejection. There's no Bluetooth calling with this one, no speaker or microphone with it being seriously waterproof. But you do get heart rate, blood oxygen, the breath exercises, stress training, all those things, and 38 different professional sports modes. So you're able to do both your health, biometrics, and your exercise with this one. You've got these other applications, remote camera capability, music control to play music when you're tethered to your phone, the standard stuff. And again, 1.3 inch AMOLED, 60 days standby, 15 days of use time, about 2 hours to charge. And there's your last stuff, your size and weight and all of those things. Okay, when we pop it out of the box, it's in a little container in here. Oh, that's cute. They've got the charging dock plugged right in there, and a little manual comes along with it, and a quick guide, which we'll take a look at. Let's look at the watch. We've got a little cover on it. You want to take that off, of course, and that's a simulated watch face. Ah, interesting bezel design. Look at this. It actually comes down. Makes it a little easier for your fingers to get right to the screen. I like that. And I like the layout. It's very interesting, very unique. The band itself has MIBRO on it. It's a little attention to quality here. They're removable TPU bands. Your sensors are here. And these 2 gold points, obviously, are for the charger, which is well, we don't need to take it out to show you, is a little floating one. It even says MIBRO on here. Now, yep, it's strong enough magnetic coupling that you can actually hold it. So this will be easy for you at night. You just find it and line it up. Where are they? And it'll just suck right into it once you got it plugged in. So you got your charger, your diodes. It says AI watch on this side, 5 ATM on that side, and 2 buttons. Okay, let's look at the quick start and the manual, and then we'll turn it on for you. Thank you for buying it. There's the QR code to download MIBRO Fit. So they've even got their own integrated app with the watch, which is great to hear, because that usually means there's better control over what the app can do, because it interfaces with their own hardware. Chinese on this side, and then the more elaborate MIBRO Watch X1 manual is here. It's in gray writing, so it's not really that easy to read. I hope you can see it okay. Yeah, really washed out. I think the printer ran out of ink. Connecting the watch, operating instructions. We page through these manuals so you can freeze frame them if you need to come back and check on something later. Takes a little extra time, but it's about the only place on the internet where you can find these manuals, and we do it for each and every watch, so that way you know where you can go. And basic parameters on it, and then this is the Chinese side. All right, we're going to charge it up for you. Wow, wow, wow. We've got a winner in this one. I really like the MIBRO X1. This is so cool. You like that face? That is a custom face I downloaded from their website. Year of the Tiger, gang. We are in the beginning of it, and they got their own tiger watch face. Beautiful, beautiful screen. This is a sharp, nice, long life watch, and this bezel is great. I really like this, and the contours on it. All right, I'm smitten. Gotta admit it. We slide down. We've got the connection to the app. We got the power level. By the way, it's been on 100% for a long time. I can turn the power off right here. I can go into Do Not Disturb if I want to. Change your overall brightness. Seriously bright for outdoors. In bright sunlight, looking directly at it, not a problem. I'm running it way down just for the sake of our review here. We can lock the screen. What is that little tickler? I forgot. Oh, your power saving. It's a little feather, you know. Okay, we can go into a power savings mode on it, find your phone, and of course overall settings. Here's where you got lots of neat control. Raise to wake. Look at this. Always on setting. It's an AMOLED after all. Well, it's quasi always on. You can set it to go 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, 15, up to 20 minutes on. I'm going to set 20 minutes, and it shouldn't time out. Here's the brightness. You got the same slider again. It's in the settings. You've got off time. Okay, how long will it stay on before it times out? From 5 seconds on up to, looks like 30 seconds. You've got health reminders in here. Look at this, sedentary, drink water, overlook reminder. That means, I think, take your eyes off your phone and look out in nature. You know, long distance to exercise your eyes. We don't see that often. Here's your sedentary exercise reminder, medicine, book reading reminder, trip reminder. Wow, they just went hog wild on that. Here's the heart rate warning you can set up. And these are toggle switches. You can do a sports mode, and it'll switch to that one. A resting mode, and that gives you your low and high if you are resting. In other words, if you're just sedentary, sleeping or napping, and your heart rate goes above 110 or below 40, you want to be notified of that. And then there's the actual sleep mode. It's a little bit higher because oftentimes in REM sleep you might... well, I don't know if your dreams are like, but sometimes my dreams end up getting heart moving, and that will change right there. And of course, you can adjust those as necessary. Little attention to detail we haven't seen. Overall languages, here we go, English and Chinese. Okay, French, Spanish, Portuguese, so forth. We've got all of these languages supported on this one. Okay, we are on English right now. We'll just keep that. And the down key, that's this button here. What do you want it to do? Do you want it to start a timer, music player? MET, which is a term that these guys use for your overall physical well-being. You want to do the breathe in, breathe out thing, or take your blood pressure, or your sleep report, blood oxygen. I have it set for heart rate. You can get into your sports or exercise data. All of that stuff is available for you. And when you press that button, it goes right into the one that you've selected. So that's really cool too. Now we get down into the actual stuff here. We've got sport, exercise data. This is your step count for the day. Your heart rate, blood oxygen, and we'll test those when I have it on. The sleep report showing you, well, I don't have any data on this. I did have last night, so I'm not sure why it's not there. Oh, that's because it's yesterday, I guess. Anyway, you get a bar chart showing you how many hours, and it's a continuous Monday through Sunday type thing, and that'll be on here. There's your blood pressure readings continuously. And this is that breath training thing. Give you a countdown, and then you can cycle it to breathe in. It's vibrating, by the way. This whole 4 times, I think it did. And then it'll have you exhale, and then it's vibrating again on the inhale. You can glance at the time if you need to, if you're in a time-sensitive thing, and basically just let it run out and help to relax yourself. This is the MET, M-E-T. I got 44 recently. Don't understand that a lot. Something you should read up on if you want to get into it. I think it's like the PAI, the Pi that Amazfit and Huawei and some of the other companies use. Here's the remote music player, plays music on your phone. There's no speaker in this one, so it's just a remote control and volume control for your music. You've got timers, countdown timers. Do we see a stopwatch in there somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Find your phone, messages, stopwatch calculator is in here too. I don't know why they always make the final digits small, but they do on most of these watches. I guess these are good to be big for hitting buttons, but there's your results, and that comes out on here. You do have weather in your area, showing you in Fahrenheit or centigrade, and a little bit of a prediction of upcoming weather, and then overall settings, which we already were in and took a look at. And those are all of these things. Let's come back over to the watch faces and give you a quick glimpse at a few of the other ones. I love that red analog one, is fun. Here's a nice sporty digital. Look at that. You can tell that is going to be really bright outside, and the view angle is insane. It's like almost 180 degrees. Cool. Okay, let's check out the biometric stuff. I know there's more watch faces. Got to leave something to your imagination, right? We'll just leave that there and come over here. And, well, heck, let's just do the heart rate. We come in here, and it's going to measure using the green diode technology. See it down there. Measure our overall heart rate, and it gets it pretty quick. Oh, there was also the chart. You see the little white thing twirls down there. So this is my continuous heart rate, high and low, and a chart with, you can actually see the digits are there. You can actually do a comparison measurement. Then we've got blood oxygen, 321, 321, and it's going to measure the blood oxygen, and if I slide up, it shows you your last 7 readings, okay? And we're not going to spend time on it, but let you know that it is using red diode technology. I missed showing you that once, and boy, did I get a bunch of emails. Is it red technology or green? Here's blood pressure, right? No, I'm black on blood oxygen, sorry. Heart rate, blood oxygen. No blood pressure on this one. Oh, I take it back. There's the blood pressure, but we don't have, wow, is that blood pressure? Is that, what pressure is that? Goes up to 100. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what this one is. Huh, okay. Breathing, met, music, timer. We've looked at all the other stuff in here. So let's switch over to the app. Maybe we'll figure some of this stuff out from over there. Wow, check it out. While I was getting the app already, the watch went into its always on ambient mode. And it's in a, wow, beautiful. It's a nice analog face right there. And I guess it just timed out in the time I had the screen and went into that mode. And then when you have that turned on, it'll stay on from 3 to 20 minutes before I guess it goes off too. So you got like double layers of availability to have access to time. Okay, we're switched to the app. It's the MIBRO Fit from MIBRO, who's making the watch. One of the rare times that we actually have an integration between the app and the actual watchmaker. Usually solution providers, I think they call them, come up with these apps, and then they got to force the watches to work with them. Well, not so here. I'm already set up. I'm in my home screen. The watch has been tethered, yada, yada, yada. Here we go. I've got a step count. It's loading all this stuff up, adjusting the chart, showing you today when I started, and I think those are off because I wasn't out running at 3 in the morning. To 24 hours, 0 to 24 hours. It should be further in the day, but it is giving you a graph with the step count here, your highest one, and each of these will show you what number of steps you did per hour. So those of you who don't want to spend the huge money for a Fitbit Sense and get the special watch face I did a review on where you can walk 250 steps per hour, you know, and it'll remind you to do all of that. You could actually use this watch and just do due diligence to make sure that you're getting a minimum, whatever you set as your hourly minimum, to walk during that hour throughout the day. And remember, when you walk regularly throughout the day, it helps your overall metabolism much more so than just trying to cram it all into one big walk or run. Yeah, study up on it. You'll find out and see what I mean. Here we go into the heart rate. And again, I can come over here to any particular time and see what the heart rate is. And it's continuous. Maximum, average, minimum is on here. Where you are in your different zones, all of that is available. Day, week, or month. Here's a weekly report from today and yesterday. Nice. And your last particular reading is right there. We've got blood oxygen. These are individual now. It's not doing it incrementally. Again, strange times. I'm not sure why. Maybe the watch time itself wasn't set properly until I synchronized it this morning. But, okay, well, it's saying 3 in the afternoon. I might have this off by 12 hours. That could be. Anyway, that's your reading there. Here's last night's sleep time, and this is not really correct. The total 5 hours and 41 minutes. I like this kind of a graphic that shows you that. But I did sleep a little bit more than just 2 hours. It's showing you your deep and waking and light and so forth. And average times, average sober ratio. Maybe that's it. I wasn't sober last night. Average time to get up, average time to sleep overall. A nice graph. And yeah, wake up time, 10 minutes. And for those of you who sleep in, that's interesting to know. Weight is something you put in manually. Sport record. Here's a walk for a mile and a third. Doesn't go anywhere from there, and maybe it calculated that automatically from when I was walking. These are new and different. Fatigue, have no idea what that is. Last time was relaxed, and I had a 22. My average is 15. There's no data right there, but it's showing you this stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. And then effective activity is in here as well. I got 12. Just stuff that you got to read on and learn about, I presume. Cumulative this week. Goal is 600 met. What it is, here you go, effective activity. And it's measured over a week-long time frame. So I really haven't given it enough time. And that's what the PI is as well, the PAI. It needs several days, if not 1 or 2 weeks, to actually get the data for you. So I don't see anything on pressure, so I'm still confused about what we saw in pressure on the watch. Equipment, we've already reviewed that one. That's now disconnected, but now we're in the MIBRO Watch X1. There's the watch faces, a whole store of these that you can download. Many, many, many different faces to choose from. Really like that Tiger one. That is great. And of course, there's some other stock faces that come with it as well. You can set up your notifications and set it up so the app doesn't go to sleep in the background. You can set up your weather in your area. This is your health reminders, all those reminders we looked at in the watch. Here you can set up intervals for them as well as toggle them on and off. So a lot more detail. Alarms, find your watch, take a picture, and more preferences for raise your wrist or 12 or 24-hour time here too. Check out firmware upgrade. I'm pretty sure this one had a firmware upgrade when I got it, so make sure no matter what watch you get, after you tether it to the app, first thing you should do is check for a firmware upgrade, just in case, before you start loading it up with faces and data. Then there's Me. When you go into this tab, it gives you your name and ID up at the top. Your level, okay, I'm at very beginning, and your medals, your permission settings, your personal information in here. I've set it up to be a female and birth date and so forth. Usually put female in just to see if it'll trigger period tracking, and this app and this watch do not do that, so we don't have that. My data is interesting because it's giving you a summary of all of your data in here, including your fatigue, your sleep, your weight, your blood oxygen, all of that, and help and about. And that is pretty much the app. And that, wow, I love that. That is the watch. A couple more watch faces to show you. Here's a nice yellow with green and different circles showing you different stuff in it. Beautiful watch. It's a AMOLED with always-on capability, the MIBRO X1, 1.3-inch, sharp 360 by 360 pixels, and it's available from Banggood. You can check the show notes for the link to get you over there, and we also have a special coupon link, a page that you go to that's got any of the watches I've reviewed. If there's a coupon available on it, that'll be on that, and that'll get you in there. So no matter what watch you're looking at, make sure you click and check that link for all the coupon discounts. And of course, we'll have the one that applies to this one directly with it. It's in pre-order right now, the MIBRO X1. Thanks for watching, gang. We'll see you again soon.